You know, one would think you'd want to flex the unobtainium drop. Congratulations on like your bazillionth unobtainium. Let's see, I'm trying to find Nikke real quick. There it is. But hey, it's your unobtainium. You can do it with what you want. You've obtained the unobtainable. And I've obtained a back that sounds like bubble wrap. It's great. 10 out of 10 recommend. Alright, Nikke. There we go. And then we need the game, transform, fit the screen. Alright, let's get ready to rumble. It's gonna be a day for sure. It is going to be a day for sure. Get on, blast through dailies, and then suffer away at memory of Goddess.
Goddess of victory, Nikke!
Alright. Let's get her done.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild work. Thank you. Come again if you need anything.
Don't mind me. Hello there. Call Media Volvo. Thank you for the request for the stream.
What are you looking for?
Just in time, dear client.
Welcome to Rupee's shop.
I will be buying all
Thank
of
you for
these.
coming.
Thank you very much.
Doesn't it feel great spending money? Another successful transaction. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Hello.
No, it does not. No one actually likes spending money. And if they do say that, they're either insanely rich or insanely stupid. There is no in between. Got that. Alright, let's go knock out. Let's see, what do we want to do first? I swear somebody's knocked me back down. I'm about to go put them back in their place.
We have a star in our midst.
I could go beat Bonsai, but I want the 69 spot. Alright, there we go.
The show and the road.
Let's get her done.
Once we're done here, we'll finish the day with a piece of cake. Might there be some gold coins awaiting us? Davy Jones locker!
We doing stuff.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. The season's rising star.
Enjoy 96th place there, my dude. Sit back down there. All right. Let's do Simrim real quick.
Third simulation begins. It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Get this over with. None of this really matters.
Nikke and I are apparently sisters, but I've never seen her before. What purpose will I possibly serve? It's going to be a bore, isn't it? What purpose will I... wake me up when the battle is over. The simulation room feels... it's going to be a bore,
We don't need any of it.
I'm impressed you've made it this far. I'll give you that much. On guard! Never mind.
I'm impressed you doubted me.
It's going to be a bore,
How dare
isn't
you? How dare you? What's the word I'm looking for? Doubt my excellence. There we go. Still yawning 5 hours later.
Showtime for Noble and Pride! Attack! I guess
Alrighty,
this makes me a
that's
good luck
done.
charm, doesn't it?
There's some books for today. Alright, let's go smack on Talks Too Much. What was I trying here? I legitimately don't know what I was doing with this. I must have been using this, testing this for somebody. Because that is very much not the team I use. What do we want to use for him? Don't I use...
Let's get this party started!
Are we finally taking to the high seas?
I will be joining your squad temporarily.
Teacher, what are we learning today? It's my turn.
Red Hood, engage.
Could try this. Test it out. See how the mock works. See how quickly that first minute and a half goes. Because I think I used A2 here.
Every house sends you down to Davy Jones locker!
Hello there. I completely forgot about the sheep. Back in the good old days.
Drop, sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Together!
Start over.
Drop house sends you down to Davy Jones locker!
So we're just at a minute. It's almost dead. It's not horrible. I intentionally just let her die because I wasn't really worried about it.
Reload! Drop house brings you down to baby blocker.
Yeah, this team's not very stable, so
Pitch
we'll
perfect
do.
performance.
We'll just go back to tried and true.
Leave the fighting to me.
Right? So you're looking at gacha games again? Alright. You finally thinking about coming to the dark side over here? Or did some other game catch your eye? Oh, I just realized there's like absolutely no healing in this team. I'll need to do the bunny twins.
Going all out.
Be right back with you in a second.
Eminence and Shadow? Interesting you pick a Crunchyroll game.
Pitch perfect performance.
Cool game, but it's still a Crunchyroll game. 2 units a year is their average, what you can get out of it, like, safely.
Are we going for a swim? Sure, let's go. Is it a bet? Then count me. Are we gonna go play a game? Sounds fun.
Download the game. Just haven't installed it yet. Fair enough. Alright. This beats it, so we'll just rock it. And yet they want to use the same format on every single game. It's the same game, just reskinned every time. Because literally, Eminence and Shadow is just Princess Connect without the Princess Connect IP.
Going all out.
I'll be right back with you in a second.
Going all out.
Sorry, one moment.
Yeah, it's a shame that that one's not dubbed.
Destroy them all!
Just like Talked OP should be that should be dubbed as well. I think it would help them be more successful. Because that's such a cool game, but the
Is that all?
the fact that they're not catering to anyone other than the Japanese, and it's bombing just completely, sucks.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
I get one piece of gear today? Nope. Rocks though. Oh well, have no fear, our pity is here. Alright, Tetra support or Pilgrim support. That's the two we really need. And before abnormal. Hey, Tetra support chest, which I already have. Rocks help when you have... Yeah, no they don't. They're not helping right now. Tetra support. Yeah, the one that I was looking at it. It's interesting. Very soon. Yeah, very soon. Forever holding on to gloves and chests. I need boots and helms for them. Alright,
Wearing these clothes.
yeah, I think it's Maxwell. We'll come back to 2B. Let's finish Maxwell. You just want to play for the mechanics? That's fair. Yeah, we need Burst Weekend to be able to level 5 the gloves. But if we can basically, what I'm thinking is if we can get Maxwell ready. If I can get Maxwell set up for solo raid and finish off 2B for solo raid, that would be a pretty good achievement. And then it just comes down to skills and stuff, which we're gonna hang on to our skill books for a while because it's not like really a direct upgrade's gonna do. One skill's not gonna do anything right this moment, just in case something else pops up that we're like, oh, we really need this skill. Okay, so we've done that. Tribe Tower can't be beat yet until we hit 241. Let's blast the advised sessions real quick, and I think the dailies are done.
You understand how we feel, don't you, Pit?
Yes, I do. I think that's it. The Spider-Man clone. Well, I mean, to be fair, when we look at Tower of Fantasy, it literally is Genshin Impact, down to the UI design. Alright, I think dailies should be done. I don't know what else it's going to ask me to do. We've leveled gear. It should be 100. It is. Wow, at least this sparks for me. Not even mad.
With this, I'll be able to make so many more people happy.
I mean, I'm the first one to call stuff ups. Alright, your liberation should be done. Alright. Time for Memory of Goddess. Oh wait, we got a couple other things here we're gonna have to do.
As you wish. Moving out.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
On duty. Nothing to report.
But to me, there's a difference in having the same gameplay loop and literally using the same UI. Like, within near almost identical setup.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Which, to me, that's definitely screaming a lot of those Genshin clones after that release. Tower Fantasy, definitely screamed that.
That concludes today's lesson.
Alright.
On duty. Nothing to report. Moving out.
Let's go ahead and put this into graphics, vertical, 4x3, save. Make this as thick as possible.
As you wish.
And let's adjust this for you all now. Fit to screen. Yeah. Oh yeah. It all spars back to that. And then it comes down to the key mechanics of, are you basically a Mortal Kombat clone or not? And then some do come up with slightly unique ways of changing it up. This is like, you pick your favorite IP and you play it. Do you want to play Dead or Alive? Do you want to play Dragon Ball Z? Do you want to play Street Fighter? Do you want to play Mortal Kombat? How do you want to progress? Dead Run. No one ever called Virtual Fighter a clone of anything? I mean, we also didn't have the internet back then. Or as prevalent. I actually agree with Ace on that. When they found Breath of the Wild, when they were working on Breath of the Wild, it was, they came up with, you know, what they wanted to do. Then they made Genshin Impact, and Genshin Impact gets released, and it's like, oh wow, let's take inspiration from this and basically build our world to A, look like this, and although they have a little bit different, the cell shading is different. Which I still think has ruined Zelda. But it definitely feels, I can see what he's saying from what I've experienced of Breath of the Wild. This is gonna be the one where I'm gonna get POW now. Oh, I have no idea about that part. I might just restart this run, because this is pretty... jank. This is a very, very jank run. hard at least. Nope, it bricked. Just like I thought it would. As someone who played Breath of the Wild and adamant Genshin player, they are only someone on the service okay open world RPG where I collect resources and fight enemies. Oh, look up climbing mechanic. Oh, look, stamina. It's also similar. I don't know, G, the Middle Ages of real life. But you have to realize, I think as well, me and Ace are very similar in our demise or despising of Genshin. How to put this? How do I want to put this? I mean, yeah, Chinese gachas are definitely the epitome of crap. I need landmines. I guess we'll level the sword up to have a little extra DPS. No, I need barrier. There is... It really feels like when I look at Genshin Impact, it was like, oh hey, Breath of the Wild has been very successful. Let's try to make it more like that. Because Genshin Impact, if you go back far enough, was sold as gonna be an MMO. Okay? So for some of us, Genshin was sold to be an MMO. When it turned into being a single-player, four-person piece of crap that it turned out to be, it was very bad. Especially once we heard about the gacha system, we knew it was... We knew the MMO aspect of it was doomed. But then getting in and seeing so many mechanics that referenced Breath of the Wild, the stupid stamina system that Breath of the Wild had just introduced. It's mostly single-player, Flutter. 90% of the stuff you do on stream is single player. The story is single player. You can do it with friends. You can play the game, but it's not an MMO. It is a single player game with multiplayer aspects put into it. But it by no means is it an open world where I can go here. Let's do this real quick. Window, add source. And then we're just gonna put it on Nikke for the moment, and Windows 10. Done. By no means. There it is. Is it this? This is an actual MMO. I can go look around and hey, there's a random player standing here. I can come into town, and I will find players at some port. Somewhere in here will be real players, although I am playing on one of the less populated areas. This isn't one of the hot spots. But there should be a player or two somewhere around in here. Like I said, I'm on one of the deader areas. I could probably drop to Valencia 4 and there would be people there, but I'm not gonna go there because I'm not gonna want to deal with listening to their shit whenever I pop in. But this is a real MMO. This is an actual open world game where people play openly together. Now there's a whole big spots taken thing here, and that's predatory and definitely not for the snowflakes. I want to be able to grind my buffs off. I'm sure you do, princess, but that's not it's not how it happens here. You know, this was designed to be MMO, not Genshin Impact. You know, been there, done that. Yeah, I caught the one on the training dummy. Like I said, that one's not, this is not really a, Altanova and Calpheon 4, specifically for me, is why I train here. It's low on the resources. There's not many people here. If I was to pop over to Valia, you'll see, if I bring this back up real quick, you'll see that there's people all over the place here. Real MMO is like this. No, you don't. You don't need to be a new player to go here. Valia is one of the main hotspots because of where it sits and what you can get to from Valia. Valia is really one of the center points of the world. So yeah, all these different players, albeit AFK. I promise you that all these people standing here, this fucker is not a... This one is not a new player. That is not a new player. That player has level 3 wealth. I promise you, he's been playing for a very long time. So, considering I used to hold that badge and I can no longer get anywhere close to holding it, yeah, no. This is you can't go, it depends on where you, exactly how you start the game. I would still say it's part of a Breath of the Wild. I would say it's definitely more Breath of the Wild than MMO. The only thing that Breath of the Wild has, mechanic-wise, that I would truly say Genshin doesn't, and thankfully, is the crafting system. That's another reason why I don't want to play Genshin, or, Breath of the Wild, is because of the stupid, weapon crafting system. Like, give me the Master Sword, let that be it, and stop having me, stop forcing me to have to recraft weapons. Like, I want to sit there, beat the game with the Master Sword, and be done with it. Alright, we're going 3 minutes in. I've got level 3 landmines, level 3 boomerang. I'm missing the barrier, which isn't a big deal. You can't reply on your phone? Oh, that's weird. Alright, we have a 4-minute magnet here. I think Twitch needs to work on their mobile IP a little bit more, because it's good, but it's not great. But I mean, it really comes down. Well, yeah, you've got two people who actually actively agree in MiHoYo and their game systems. Like, it's not... Oh no, I can completely judge a game by its country. Chinese games in general, normally, they can make some great looking games, but good God, are they predatory when it comes to money. As, I mean, you would find out with your, you know, you didn't have to end up spending, but you, normally Chinese gachas are character and weapon gachas. Why? Because they want to make as much money as possible. And that's very common practice. You don't see that as much as in the I see it some in the Japanese and Korean mobiles, but it's not as often as a Chinese mobile. Weird. I wonder if it is because of the moderator thing. That's weird. I'll have to get on my mobile and try to pop into somebody's chat that I'm modded on and see what's up. On this platform since it changed its name from Justin TV to Twitch. I can't find my Justin TV account anymore. So, plus when I did all my rebranding stuff before I started doing video, before I started making videos and streaming on Twitch, all my other stuff is just gone. Because, like, I rebranded my PlayStation, my Xbox account, we created new Twitch, and, we created new Twitch profiles, we tried to do a little bit of everything. You know, the funny thing is he can say it all he wants, as long as he doesn't actually do it. There's no harm in it. It's like yesterday, I timed Zoo out for pulling Red Hood. Completely unjustified, but justified. Because it was funny. I could ban you right now. Hell, I could ban Flutter for the heck of it for 20 seconds and unban her. Does that mean that I actually disagree with Flutter and I want her banned for my chat? No, because if it happened to be in context funny, there's nothing wrong with a little play. Oh yeah. I believe it. I 100% believe it. The Twitch community itself has not been very well enforced like they attempted to say it is. And little slaps on the wrist for a couple days isn't gonna do anything. This run's dead. We're not getting what we need. I mean, there's just crap everywhere. We'll hang on for another level, see if we can get anything. And we're done. Oh, I could believe it. Alright, let's try not to go level 5 defense by 7 minutes. Yeah. But she didn't mean to. She didn't know that the camera was still rolling. It happened 2 times. Oh, I was browsing around and I saw a $100,000 Nikke account. $100,000 on Nikke. That one chick definitely meant to. Oh, I'm sure. I was very angry. I couldn't believe $100,000. And then again, I was like, wait, is this Seaton? I would believe it if it was him. It wasn't. Hello there. You know, even if I had that kind of money, I would not spend $100,000 in any mobile game. No matter how much I liked or enjoyed it. The only way I could ever justify doing that is like what Seaton did. Seaton could spend $20,000 and easily make that back in ad revenue. That's called return on investment. But in this case, I couldn't. Yeah, like, I mean, I've been there. I mean, I did that with 7 Deadly Sins, and I did that with Marvel Future. Spent money in Marvel Future Fight, and then a little bit in Epic 7. Why would I spend 100K? I mean, yeah, I'll end up spending a lot of money on that to make the game. Right now, I'm deep whaling. Good grief. You guys would be shocked at sometimes at how expensive some of this crap can get. I have one image that's worth $500. One image. Cost me $500. And then I have another image that cost me $60. But it just depends on what it is. be helpful. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably can't go on leaderboards. I would actually do that in my MMO, where I would set the character up as my main character of the story. Nobody, like, the way I'll set it up is to where nobody can create spoof accounts of it. All the names are banned, but I actually own the real account that actually has the character's name. And I'll just randomly pop the character in game and start running around with everything at the power level the character's really at. And go screw with players. Whether it be do a dungeon run with them or whatnot. But that is definitely the plan of good fun and memes whenever that day comes. I think that would be fun for the community. Not looking good. We're at level 4 defense and we're not even 3 minutes. Okay, I kind of don't want to be around the box. So I'm gonna get off screen. Okay, I will check that out. Nice. I will need your Twitter handle so I can follow you. Well, I could have taken Chakram because I didn't have Saber. I said we were gonna do it if I... It's your Twitch? Okay. I just know sometimes you can't completely create your name identical, so that's why I was asking. And... Brick Truck. Had to see such a sort of video himself. It's a screwer player base. That's why he plays the game. Okay. I remember where I can access everything. I wouldn't show up on leaderboards. I could interact normal players. That's self-explanatory. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't actually. I'll be real. I would play the game so that I don't want to be a developer who says, you don't play your own game. You don't know about the balance. No, I'm right there with you. But when you see the other characters show up, you know crap just got real. And I think it'd be fun for the... I think it'd be fun for the community to be able to interact with the real character. Let's see here. Oh wow, 40 months! Narama coming back for 40 freaking months. Thank you so much for the insanely long term support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Can we get some plots in chat for Narama? Literally day 1 subscriber. He was there. He was my first sub. I can't unsubscribe or he'll catch up. Ace is holding on strong. Ace is very close. But Ace doesn't have the fancy little, you two actually are gonna have pretty close badge ranks, actually. Yeah, you're 36, so you just upgraded your badge. Brick. Oh yeah, bricked. Soon to be 37 months. Yep. You know, I thought about resetting 5 of the first badges. Because there are 5 people who subscribed that have those badges, those first badges, that have never been in chat since the day they subscribed. So I thought about freeing 5 of them up someday when we do like the full... Well, I would only do it one more time to allow 5 more people to get it. And it would be when I did the full stream overhaul, which will come whenever the IP drops.
That's what she said.
Yes. Screw it. Nope, brick to run. So... unfortunate. But I will make sure that the 5 people who do show up and pop in and out, they will never lose those badges. But these are 5 people that I can tell you have not been in chat since the day they hit the subscribe button. And I can near check this because of the loyalty bot that I have on it. Okay, 24 seconds, so I need to hit that at a minute and 24. Won't matter if I can't live. They have to be actively in chat for me to check the history. Unless there's a way that I'm not familiar with. But they have to physically show up in the chat to check chat history. But I can check through the loyalty thing. Wait, why do I have move speed already? Because Mayhem? Yes. Dude, that's a great butt emote. That is a great butt emote. Oh god, Twitch emotes are gonna cost me a darn fortune someday. thing is, I don't make near enough on Twitch for it to technically be justified, but I'm doing it because I want to. That's the real reason. Because I want you guys to have the cool branded stuff, and I could care less. You know what? I'm gonna take this to see if I can hold out on Saber for a little bit longer. Final Red Hood MLB, free temple. I got nothing. Care least about. I mean, that's understandable. And bricked because we got the Saber. I am potat. Yes. Wow, we really have not gotten a good run yet. And I don't want to. I mean, they're fun, is really what it comes to. Wow, I'm just gonna die out because I made a stupid decision there. Emotes are fun. They always have been a fun part of Twitch, and you know, I want players to have, I want Twitch viewers to actually have I want Twitch viewers to be able to have the IP when it's all said and done. Oh, the free daily, bless you soon. I hope so too. I've gone 250. I've gone 300 pull. I've gone 30 multis and have yet gotten a single red hood from the banner. Okay, we're gonna try this again. See if we don't get bricked by. You 1-star red hood. That's some luck right there. Well, I bought her. I bought her because, you know, I'm not dumb. I was going to make sure I had one copy, but I am sitting on 250 tickets right now. But I have not been able to... She has not shown up on banner once. Out of 30 multis, she has not shown up once. I mean, the average is saying that she's about to show up, but it's too late for me. I can't, unless I get 2 copies of her, I'm not MLBing her in 5 days. I can buy the final copy. That's totally doable. But unless I get 2 copies back to back somehow, she's not gonna be coming home as MLB, which is fine. I'm okay with it. We don't need MLB. It'd be cool for the stats. Ah, absolutely. And bricked run. It won't give it up. You kind of want to start with Red Hood. Max limit break. 3 stars. And then course 7 is the next stage of limit breaking. That's a pretty rough start. When we fail this run, I'll show you the, I'll show y'all, the tickets. Yeah, it'll be a little hard for them in certain aspects, but the next new thing will be here before we know it. But now has been a great time to start. And you can get everything done in a week if you play hard enough. Bricked. Alright. It'll be in 6 months. They'll most likely have a 6-month unit. Because they're gonna want to put, at least 2 pilgrims in a year. Alright, here, let me show y'all the stuff real quick. So we have 255 pulls. So that means I've put 25 multis in since I bought Red Hood. Because I rolled this right to 200 from 150. So I've put 30.
You can take your time, Commander.
I can buy one more copy of her, but I'm not gonna buy one copy for just for 1 star. I'm buying a copy if it's the last MLB. But unless somebody throws a gigaton of cash at me, it ain't happening. No. I don't have... Like I said, I'd have to get her back-to-back on daily pulls. And knowing what potentially could... Knowing roughly how the schedule went last year, I'm more interested at this point in what is at the end of the year. Because the end of December is going to be pretty interesting. Unless the new unit that's been mined is that unit, then I'm not worried at all. Because she is trash. Shotgun enabler, which is cool, but shotguns are going to have very specific and niche places to be used. Really just a wishlist unit. Once you get her, then cool, you can have fun with it, but for the most part, she's not great. And bricked her up. RNG is not on my side today. We can barely get off the 3-minute marker. This one's rough. I don't remember whose chat I ended up in, but somebody was pretty hyped about her showing up. I'm like, are you sure you're not just trying to overhype this? And of course, it's the Nikke creator who can actually talk about the mines that thus are not allowed to talk about. All right, so we can let this go to about 1 minute and a little past 1 minute. Wow, I guess I am a VTuber now. I didn't realize that this was... Look at these physics, guys. Look what I can do to my face. Wow. I don't have Saber yet, so we'll try this one more time. I just did the survey and said the game's too bloated with SSRs, the RNG is poop. Took me 11 months to break the 160 wall. It's free to play. I only broke it because of gray and small white. Absolutely horrible. And are you a person who pulls on absolutely everything? Okay, who'd you save for? And what did you save for? You pulled on Dorothy, okay. Rabbits. And bricks. Because I'm seeing, I think, what your, I think I know what your issue's been. You haven't invested nearly enough into your, normal wishlist banner. Because you've been trying to play the super efficient, I must pull for the new limited OP thing versus pulling through, versus actually investing pretty heavily into the wishlist banner. Like, actually spending gems on it, which blows people's minds to want to do, but I'm like, you realize most of the good units are actually in that now. Like, but you started at a point where it really wasn't that. You started through where I was at. So I get where your mentality came from. But at this point, it's like, you have to invest currency into that. You can't go under the assumption that you have to save for the limited collabs and all this stuff. Limiteds have a very bad reputation right now in the game. Only one is truly great. The collabs, 2B was the best one we've had so far. A2 came up close. Chainsaw Man's a disappointment. Wow, level 4 defense. I'm very willing to watch this go to level 5 defense. Wow, this is very much trying to tell me not to play this today. Level 4 defense by a minute. Like, Makima is cool, power is neat, but do you need them? No. They weren't worth the hype that everybody put behind Nikke getting collab units. Power can be used for some Union raids. Makima is a tank. And bricked again. So, like, saving for, like, collabs and limiteds is not... Well, the SR versions are never going to be used. Getting one copy of 2B was probably one of the smartest things anybody could have done, because she is a Scarlet Light unit. Not like, light. Like, she, for players just starting, can help push people in if they don't have a Scarlet. Hey, game, I would like to actually play a run to 15 minutes today. Would you mind helping do that? Well, look, not everybody's gonna make dumb decisions in the game. He is one who made one. Because I'll tell you this, if you optimized your wish list better, you would have a lot better, a lot better time, because I've been around since, day one, and I broke the 160 wall, just before, summer started. But I also took off a good chunk of time. Plus, I was saving for Noir. I knew through the data mine she was coming. So I was very much just waiting for the day she showed up before I started really going all out. And then once Noir showed up, I really didn't care anymore. And I was able to get the bunny twins and progression started rolling again. Well, you do need to understand a little bit of that was me just kind of stalling out because there wasn't really a need at the time. I knew it was an idle game. I knew what I was getting into when I started, that I wasn't going to go completely hard, because at some point you're going to hit that monstrous wall of some sort. I mean, I play idle games where I've been stuck on a specific stage for 6 months, waiting for it to, waiting for me to get enough power through an upgrade to finally be able to beat that stage. So, I'm very much aware of, like, long-term grind, so I wasn't approaching it that hard. Once Overzone showed up is when I finally really kicked myself into gear. See You Again just confirmed how much I really love the game, and, yeah, it's been a fun time ever since. But once I really got started, we'll show you the box once this run decides to brick out. I've got drops on the ground, so I don't really want to just back out right now. I got 2 Magnus plus a Lilith Bomb. That's good enough for me. So, I can show you my box, and you'll see, like, a lot of this is what 1 year of actually playing smart happens. I don't spend on going to buy polls. I'll buy the tickets for the, from the costumes that I like. But I'm not going out just, oh, I'm gonna spend $300 today on polls to pull a unit. No, it's just called be smart and optimize. Level 3 Sabers trying to brick me. Nope, bricked run. Alright, let's see what this ends up giving me. Level 4 Saber. You're so great. Alright. So here, I'll show you my box now real quick. I love getting HP regen and then it bricks me in weapons. It's like every time that happens. Every time. It'll give me the supports I need, but then just turn around and brick me. Alright. So... here. So, I've been, like I said, day 1 player. I rolled for 2 days getting Scarlet. Alright? 2 days to get this unit. And I finally got her. I pulled on the Bunny Twins. I did not MLB her on that banner, by the way. I only pulled her plus 1. Do your job right. So we didn't MLB her. We didn't, we pulled Litter pretty early on in the, grind. Through, I think, the wish list. Blanc, I only had the base copy of. 2B, I pulled, her original copy. I then was fishing for Modernia. I didn't have her at the time, so I pulled again. I pulled a 2B copy. I said, alright, screw this, let me hit it again. I pulled Modernia on the next pull. So I went ahead and MLB'd 2B because she gave me Modernia. The Scarlet dupes showed up over summer. Helm's dupes have showed up. I pulled Helm on the original banner. I didn't pull the 2 dupes over that. Red Hood I bought. Pravity I was given the 1 free. She's shown up 4 or 5 other times. Or 4 other times outside the 1 given to... well, no, 5 times outside the 1 given to her. We pulled Tia and Naga. Well, we pulled Tia Naga off of the banner. We just MLB'd Snow White. The last dupe coming from Red Hood's banner. I pulled both Dorothy's from Dorothy's banner. I pulled it on a 10 pull, got the actual one, and then one of the dailies gave me one of the 1 stars. Summer Niece, we were able to get her. Viper showed up over time. We pulled a Tia. Yeah, we were pulling on, I think it was Summer Mary, I think was the one. And I pulled the 2 dupes of MLB for Noir. So, yeah, we ended up getting that. I only pulled for 1. I didn't go deep for her. Right at the very end, I started chucking some pulls in just to see if I would get anything. But I didn't go very deep for Summer Anise. Volume was one of my first 5 stars. Noise was either. We bought A2. Pepper's just been showing up over time. Same with Rupee was one of my early or one of my early burst 2s. Maxwell just started getting more invested into. Brid's been showing up all on her own. Also one of my first MLBs. Guillotine has been just randomly showing up. We pulled for 1 copy of Summer Helm. Mast just showed up in cores, so that's great. So I now finally have Mast. Kitty Titties here is been showing up on her own. She's actually 2 stars. I'm just saving the 2nd star for next week's reset. Emma was one of my first burst 1s. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What was that? 7 Deadly Sins, or what game were we pulling on? I don't even remember the game anymore. I know I was getting I remember the gotcha part of it, but I don't remember which one we were pulling. Let's see here. That'd have been summer, early summer. What came out early summer? Was it? It was, let's see. We were playing Eminence and Shadow around that time. Rerolling for Don Machi? Oh, that's right. If it was Don Machi, then it was definitely right there at the end. So I was pulling probably on trying to get Helm, might have been it. I was trying to acquire her. And then so it was me trying to go for Helm. I got the double version of Noir. So Novel's just shown up over time. Laplace was just over time. Polly's over time. Marciana randomly. She wasn't even in my wish list when I first pulled her. Senti's been in the wish list. Rapunzel, yep, we got 2 horny nuns over both of these. One of these was on the normal banner. The other one has been on Red Hood's banner. Makima showed up in a 2-for-1 multi. I didn't pull for multiples. I just pulled 3 times. On the 3rd multi, I got 2 of her. Miranda showed up over time. Jackal, Epinel. Maiden has been obviously one that has just cursed me and shows up all the time to be core 4 by now. She was also one of the first MLBs to get me through the door. Dala randomly showed up. Nihilister is the Liberation unit. Sugar just randomly showed up. Isabel's been haunting my dreams for a very long time. So when I see Pilgrims, I don't get very excited. And guess what? She even decided to haunt me on Red Hood's banner. Quincy's a Liberation unit. Summer Mary, we pulled and got a copy of her. Diesel's randomly showed up. Yulehuz randomly showed up. Crow's randomly showed up. Biscuit's another one who haunts me. I have not pulled. I've not ever pulled for Biscuit or put her in my wish list, but here she is, core 2. Uni randomly showed up. Soda's randomly showed up. Julia, 1 copy of Power. Guilty is a Liberation unit. Vesti's randomly shown up. Ray was a free unit. Alice has randomly showed up. Folk Wang randomly showed up. Ludmilla randomly showed up. Signals randomly showed up. 1 copy of Summer Neon. 1 random copy of Arya and Rosanna. These both came off of, I think, other banners. We pulled for Rupee, which is horrible. Nobody pulled for her when she gets rerun. Adme randomly showed up. Exia showed up. Sakura randomly showed up. And Coca randomly showed up. But we've had good luck on our MLBs and what the game gives you. Sinar Kagura. Wow. Azure Lane. So right now, my current wish list is way more optimized than it ever has been. Elysian is now set until these core 7, probably. Unless something comes up where I decide to take Marciana out of the last shot comp, this is what I'm working on right now for that wish list. Until I get Drake, I'm going to have it focus these plus trying to collect Drake, which is the last missileless unit we're missing. And then once I get her, I'll pull her out and put in, I think, Pepper will probably go into that. Tetra is highly contested for so many units. Once we pull the 1 copy of Firma or Milk at some point, I'll then pop in Noise and probably Noise and Novel will go in there. Put Crow in. Yeah, totally. Totally. But my wish list has been pretty much stayed optimized, but my black tickets right now have been going into developing litter. So litter is mostly tickets. So I know at least the 3rd star and 3 of these have been tickets.
Unpredictable. Who would have thought the day would come when I'd be wearing a swimsuit?
So we've definitely had a lot through pulls, but the big thing comes down to at some point in the time in your play, you have to spend gems on this banner. Like, new players have to spend gems on this. They can't go down that road of, I'm free to play and I want to be able to have I want to pull on all the new units. Well, as long as they're not limited and OP and collab or OP, it doesn't really matter what the new unit is. Now, being able to focus down the Bunny Twins was a great idea at the time. Being able to focus down the Tia Naga was a great time to do it. Nobody really wanted to pull on Mask because we knew summer was right around the corner. But the issue is we have more bad limited units than we have good limited units. And new players still have this weird stigma of saying they want to save for these units. And that really blows my mind. Like, they're not that good. Why are people still hanging on to the fact of there's a greater chance of them sucking than being Summer Anise? Collab units. We had a very good run. We got 2B and A2 to show up. So, they're much better than Chainsaw Man, but the precedent is in the middle. We need to see one more to figure out what they're gonna do. Opinion about the unit and see for collection purposes if I'll pull, but besides that I don't care. And that's the thing, you can go through so many of those limited units like the summer units. The only one that's really worth it was Summer Anise. If you didn't pull any of the others but got Summer Anise, you're golden. Neon, horrible. Helm, decently usable. Mary, decently usable. Anise, top tier. Got 2 copy and I was fine. Yeah. I mean, at this point, if I was to look back, oh yeah, you went to the level of simp for her. V-Man on fire, thank you for joining my quest. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's see if we can cook up one run. Just one run. That's all I'm asking for. Like, Helm actually has purpose. So, that's the good news. Mary has some purpose. A little hard to use, but she has purpose. So, where Neon is really niche in what she can do. Which is what's gonna make her so hard to use. And her multipliers aren't that great. Which is another thing that's cursing her from being actually very, very, very good. And Brick Run. Brick Run. No, you could not pull out in time. You had to release the crotch custard all over the place, man. I'm not sus, you're sus. Listen, man, everyone's got their thing. Nobody's gonna judge here. I might judge the armpit guys, but I'll at least give the feet guys a little bit of something. The armpit ones, though, we're not gonna screw with them. Ah, good grief, man. We got to screw with those guys hard in Epic 7. Alright, we actually have... We actually have a semi-decent start. Now just imagine it giving me the right supports for the next 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Imagine. Yeah, we're really getting our weapons, which is great. This is huge. Oh hey, what do you know, a magnet. Stand on this guy till 3 minutes. Really? Interesting. The man went full sus mode. Yeah, that was great. Costume looked cool. Yes, they are. They want you to be in their club. It's like you will like this. You want to be a part of this. It's like, bro, no, I don't. And if I want to be a part of that club, I'll go join it myself. I know where to find it. Because it's all it takes is that one thing, that one really hot wife, and then all of a sudden you're like, new kink unlocked. And you're like, all right, let's go. Oh yeah, I've gotten to the boss, but I just can't beat it. Because I can't get the upgrades to go all the way through. Properly. One thing or another screws up my runs. Either I don't get the weapons to upgrade enough, or I don't get the supports to upgrade enough. But yes, we have very much been to the end of the boss. I've seen Enoch, several times. What is it, 5 times, 6 times now we've been to Enoch? And each run never... We've been up to like 28, 29 minutes several times. But the DPS just isn't there. So while the boss is up, for the moment, we're going to try to collect as much battle data as we can. Alright, I think we got it all, so let's try to drop him by this box. Never mind. The box dropped itself. Alright, we really need magnets to start showing up to get this efficient with what we have. Ah, magnet. Nice. I gotta take the rare one. I have to take the rare one. It's a good one. As much as I needed the projectile size, we really needed to take the rare drop. Alright, we popped this at 8 minutes. We got 9-minute magnet. Alright, we're shaping up now. So the ideal thing from here is to get POW. POW and the attack %1 would be huge. Oh, don't tease me. Actually, let's go over to this one. Alright, I'm gonna take the HP, level 5 reflector, level 5 boomerang. Alright, we ride out till 15 minutes now and we see what upgrades we get. But I really need one more massive, we need to get level 5 landmines, we need to get POW, and we need to get the other rune. If we can get that, we have the perfect run. We just need to get them to upgrade properly. So we have 10, 11, I think there's 12. I think there's enough magnets on the thing. We just will have to track them down to go to 15 minutes. So now it's literally on the dot, on the 0, we roll them over. We need projectile size as well, actually, so never mind. We have to get projectile size, or else this is a dead run. Okay, here's 2 magnets over here. Today could be the day. Level 5 landmines. Alright, we need a damage support item in the next 4 minutes. And we need projectile size to literally 1 to 5. Near, well, that's gonna be pretty hard considering we need 5 of those. Oof. We also need Lilith bombs to start showing up pretty quick. We need more than just one. It's POW with attack buff. All right, 2 more minutes. Basically, I'm 4 levels in 2 minutes is what we're looking for. 5 would be ideal. Alright, we're in the final minute now. Okay, there's 2 Lilith bombs. One down here and one up there. If we can get 2 legendary procs. Oh my gosh. Come on, game. Please. Actually give this to me. POW and attack module. And then at least 1 or 2 legendary procs on the chests. And max XP. Alright. It's time to see what our chests give us. 3 Lilith bombs. Alright. Magnet, that's completely screwed me over. And energy sword level 2, dead run, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for playing. Gotcha, doesn't matter. Level 4 regen too. It was so close. It's 9 o'clock. We'd have to play this out for 15 minutes just to show you that it fails. By the way, at 15 minutes, what has that sword even done damage-wise? 1,000 damage. Of course, it's only been level 1, but... I don't know, Chakram might be... You know what? Let's see what damage it is when we die. Because it was 1,562 right now. We'll ride it out. Chakram is doo-doo. So, here's where my thought process is on that. So is a level 5 saber. If you get a level 4 saber, it's great. Level 5 saber is trash. So, I'm way more likely to take Chakram to 5. Not that I want to, but I would say getting that to 5 definitely is... better? Or more allowed? Because it was meant to be a full screen wiping thing, like it's supposed to hit a bunch of mobs at once, but it's... the damage you need is so tight at that point, it's not as good as it should have been. So what I would like to really see is what is a level 5 saber versus a level 5 chakram do in terms of damage? Like, are they roughly equal? Because if we're not talking about... the magnet will pick up random items that are still left on the ground, but there's nothing to pick up. I already spammed all the EXP and coins are off the ground. At this point, they're all just dead in the water. The only thing that's actually value of here is hearts, lightning bolts, and Lilith bombs. But I think I'll start taking my first damage tick around 25 minutes is when I'll get hit for the first time. Yeah. And because, like, with Rapunzel's ult, it's pretty nasty to see all the chakrams go up. We hadn't even tried Scarlet yet. Nope. Long as you stand still, they don't damage you. Because they're not actually gonna hit you. When you take your damage ticks, it comes from the mobs colliding with you, not from the red balls. But if you move around, oh, the red balls will screw you up in a heartbeat. But around 25 minutes is when things are going to start getting sus. Yep. Challenge mode. You've got 6 days left. There we go, 22 minutes. We're already taking damage. Won't be long now. We will not make it to 30 minutes. Oh yeah. And the worst part of it is the RNG of this, you do not get the same chances at getting the pieces as you would in like Synchro in the simulation room. It is not the same. I can get these loadouts all day long. But in challenge mode, they are way, way, way lower to get the higher end procs. Yep. You can't get into that much higher range. So it comes down to how hard where does your stuff go, and does your chest give you good drops and good levels up? In my case, it didn't. It gave me HP and a magnet. And 1 level on my saber. Not enough to do anything. What's up, number 2? I don't know. I might be talking to the next number 3. We'll find out. That's all. Oh yeah, I need to do that. I forgot to go do co-op. Alright, now we're entering the next stage of sus now. Well, people don't realize that score doesn't really matter in co-op raid. Everybody earns roughly the same thing, no matter how sweat you end up taking it. It's whether you earn like 300 currency difference. It's not really a lot. Nope, I couldn't do it. So Energy Saber only did another 22,000 or 21,000 damage. Difference. First time to see it? Yeah, this is, this area is, it was a scuff run because I kept having to level up. This is level 4 regen, level 3 attack speed, and it wouldn't give me any of the attack-based stuff, or else that could have done a lot better. Oh yeah, I knew I needed size, but I wanted to see how the attack speed, because that was the first time we had a high attack speed. Because of the, of where I blew my ult too, I could have technically gone a little bit further. But yeah, with how quickly these things spawn in, I've gotten POW about 8 times. But yeah, you have to have a very, very, very specific build here. And that right there just proves why I will never go to 30 minutes again unless I have the right stuff. Like, it's fun, it's neat, it's cool, but yeah, you have to have the kit to go through. I mean, to be fair, the difference is there actually is no real bragging right here other than you got the RNG, I haven't. It's not a matter of skill, or else by time definition, I would have owned your butt a long time ago just from the sheer amount of time I put into playing it. Because I'd be willing to bet hour to hour I've got you beat probably 3-1. Which is so stupid. How many days we've worked on this, and we can't get the RNG needed. Oh hey, look what decided to show up. Too many. Oh hey, look what decided to show up. Scuff run! Oh gosh. I really need this next upgrade to be a shield and stat. Whoops. I thought I had it. Nope, dead run. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, find my escape route right there. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Perfect timing. So, if this was to be like a permanent game mode, what I would say would be, it needs the ability to sell off items. So that if you end up getting something like, say, defense, you can go, okay, I will sell this off for now, and then I'll get, you know, some way to exchange it for something else. Oh, what do you know? A magnet. Alright, 1 minute and 20 seconds. So 2 minutes and 20 seconds we'll pop this magnet. So I just literally stepped on a magnet. But it's like there needs to be some way to get rid of junk items. Like, maybe even in the early stages, like the first 3-6 minutes, you can kick an item or two. But after, like, the 6-minute mark, you can't kick items anymore. Alright, go ahead and claim that. Really weird level. I don't like when it doesn't, I don't like the, I like getting a lot of the one-off pieces right away. I hate getting into multi-leveling of, like, especially supports in the first 3 minutes. So we don't have Saber. We could try this and see what RNG says. Since we've got basically 1 run left, we can play it out some and see what happens. So let's see, how quickly does it take for me to get to 22,000 damage on Chakram? I'm sorry, is that a second magnet? Yes, it is. Okay, so there's 2 magnets. So I have 4 and 5 minute magnet. Alright, we have 4 and 5 minute magnet. Let's go. See if I can get level 4 landmines. Alright. So let's see here. Chakram is at 287 damage so far. Then again, we aren't really getting hit by anything because Boomerang's doing all the lifting outside with landmines. There's the 4 minute magnet. There's one above me as well, but I'm just gonna stay here for the moment. Because this way I'm up closer to that chest. So we really need Boomerang to start leveling up in this next minute. But we also need the supports. Like, without the supports, this whole thing is dead.
Hello there.
Hello there. And 5 minute magnet. Boomerang. I'll take the defense. Go ahead and get rid of this one. This will be our 6-minute magnet, and then we'll set up on the 7-minute magnet down by the one below. Struggling at 75. Just probably need more power. More power or the right combination of units. Elysian's kind of one of those weird ones, to be fair. Don't have a good DPS. Who would it be that you're missing? Landmine level 5? Yes, please. Hello there. How's it going, Leo? I wish I was winning, Leo. I wish. I wish. Alright, 7 minutes. Oh, I was literally not even paying attention. I forgot that the reds are not getting killed fast enough. This rehood? No, this one's got the best soundtrack. They're not much different. They're the other one has a... You think Snow is better than anyone? Let's go build Snow out and we'll actually look at them stat to stat when we get out of this run. Has Chakram even done any damage yet? Nope. Well, crap, if I don't get a heart soon, this is game over. Alright, there's the 8-minute one. Reflector goes up. Nope, never mind. I literally walked into that being stupid. Alright, so we're looking at, let's see this. So it's 60, 22, 6, and 1. Let's see what let's see what Snow White looks like completely leveled up. So she is, for Snow White, she is 80 HP, 19 attack, 7 move speed, 1 defense. We'll try a starter run with this. I know her playstyle is completely different. Ugh, the song. Give me the ability. Is it even in here? No, we just don't know it. No. Dead run already. Because this is who I was using in the beginning, before I unlocked them all. Dead run. We're gonna see if we get another good run going. If not, I'm gonna go, I need to go do my co-ops and we'll come back and try to screw off with some of these openings. Alright, I'll take the max health. Chakra's not nearly as good as I want it to be. Unfortunately. I hate leveling this up so fast. Dead run. You can't level up your saber to level 3 in the first 3 minutes. And I don't want to take HP there. HP regen, alrighty. Literally is about to brick me. Yeah, I'm gonna do co-op. Boomerang. Okay. Saber. All right. Landmines, reflector, and energy shield, please, now. Reflector. Reflector, alright. The run may have just redeemed itself. Nope, bricked. Yep, bricked. Alright, co-op. Let's go spam those real quick. The state of survival. redo of a healer is having a collab with one of the kinky games. One of those horrible, absolutely horrible, like, life sim ones. Look at that flex of the, Core 5 Modernia.
Oh no, I was just getting into the group. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Better reload.
And now for the chorus with gusto.
Better reload. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Why don't they just develop some
Shopaholic shot!
better reload?
Together, attack!
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Better reload. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Why don't they just... Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
All together, attack!
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload. Oh! Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades
Who's ended
are
up doing?
stronger.
Yeah, the Modernia ended up doing more. Core 5 Modernia, I'd hope so. Really? Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do them once for the day. The heck is this cursed crap?
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools! Now, why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools! Let's keep the momentum going. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Better. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Oh look, Mod's over here doing nothing.
Be back in a second.
Watch the pose.
Did you see that? I'm strong.
I don't really
but
care.
my comrades are
To be
stronger.
fair, like, what does it matter? The rewards are literally barely any difference. Like, do y'all realize that how crap the rewards really are for this? You realize getting 100% rank is only 500 currency different than getting rank 70. Only 500 different from that. Just even in the low 30%, this region right here, you can buy everything from the shop every time co-op raid shows up. Being up here doesn't mean absolutely anything. I haven't. It's pretty good. Nice. Look at all these burst ones locked in. I mean, like I said, this game mode doesn't really matter.
Better reload.
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools. Please guide us all to the light. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools.
Nope, we can't get any on our run.
Come with me. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
Oh, same. I got absolutely
Just develop
nothing.
something like an infinite magazine. Better reload.
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools. Everyone, give us everything you've got. What the? Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools. Now, fight to the death! Why don't they just develop develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload. Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools!
Oh, better reload.
May this time last forever.
Raise and rebuild are all-powerful tools!
No, I'm not gonna time you out again for it.
Please cover me.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are
Who
stronger.
ended up doing more? Me and the Doro. Me and the Doro. Alright. So that should put me on 43%. So, like I said, doesn't matter. I could do this one more time and I'm gonna get roughly this currency regardless of where I'm at. And it's not like I already have 40,000 of it already. In 300 pulls, I didn't get one copy of Red Hood. Just put that in perspective, Zookeeper. In 300 pulls or 30 multis, I did not get a single copy of Red Hood. Alright, we're gonna go try up like another starter too before we end up stream. But I will tell you this, if Daily somehow decides to sponsor me and, you know, drop 2 Red Hoods on the daily singles, sure, I will, I'll give her a go. I'll go buy the 3rd ticket. I will MLB. I'll be real. If it gives me to me on singles, I'll MLB Red Hood. If I get 2 before the banner ends, I'll do it. I just don't believe that it's worth cracking into the trust fund of gems that we have stored to attempt to MLB her. She's not going to be that make or break to what I'm doing. It's more of getting that head start while we can. Because Core 7's gonna take a long while, and as long as Isabel's here to spook me, that's always a horrible day. And Gems blessed you? Yeah. I agree. We're just messing around with it. Almost bricked run. Alright, well, we'll mess around with it now. We have all of our weapons in 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's a nice start. Agree. Pop this at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But she has lower attack. That's the main issue. Red Hood can roughly do this. But it's not the same. Yep, this is Snow White. Good old Snow. This is why a lot of people tell you to pick up the tactical rifle as a weapon. Alright, so we got 3-minute magnets, so the 4-minute magnet here, 5-minute magnets up there. But for me, I think it depends on your specific playstyle, but none of their kits really matter in the end. It really comes down to, do you get the right supports? The answer's no. Yeah, it really did. It really, really did. Now, here's a screwdriver. Fix this thing that needs a specific wrench that only has ever been made 3 times. I'll take this for now. You have to take that upgrade. Alright, 5-minute magnet. We're about bricked. Saber leveled up a little too early. As long as Saber stays at level 2 for the next, like, 6 minutes, I'm okay. But we gotta go 6 minutes without leveling Saber once. Alright, 5 minutes. Alright, I think there's one more magnet. Yep, down over here. Or there's one right there. Okay. Pop this at 6 minutes. boss time. Yes, absolutely. Taking the revive. Lightning is your ultimate. Okay, there's a magnet over there. Squat on this one. This will be our 7-minute magnet, 8-minute magnets up there. So we still need HP regen, and then we really need we need POW to really show up to help Snow. Oh wait, no, I need projectile size. I think this is a brick to run, never mind. Brick to run, we don't have enough space. Defense screwed that over. Not yet. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and pop the chests. Oh, hey, projectile size. Small white 5. Yeah, this needs to get popped at 8 minutes. POW and HP regen. Absolutely necessary. Like, in order to make it, in order for me to even commit the idea, POW and HP regen. Right? It finally coughed up a decent something for once. Alright, the 9-minute magnet. Let's get out of this. Uncle G Gamer, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We're doing one last attempt before I, too, myself get off. So let's give you a shout out. So let's see if we can make it to the end. Maybe you're my lucky charm today. How was your stream? Welcome in, welcome in. This is the final attempt for today. We're messing around with Snow White. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just pop the chest. RNG. Trash. Alright. This way we know if or if not by 15 minutes. I made it to the boss today for one run, but I didn't have projectile size, so it didn't matter. Without projectile size, it's absolutely worthless going up there. It needs to be completely maxed out. I had great attack speed, which is fun. Been good. Working on this. We're deep into it, and it's just not wanting to... I made it to the boss 8 times now. And I've made it up there many times close to it just to prove runs could get up that high. But we're not getting size, speed, purple ord regen, but fail. Yep. You have to have max ult, level 4 saber, level 5 reflector, level 5 shield, level 5 landmines, level 5 boomerang, level 5 projectile speed, level 5 projectile size, at least POW at level 1 or 2. And then HP regen at least been hit 2 or 3 times. And even then, you're gonna have to have a bunch of Lilith bombs to keep the screen clear. On your weapon run. Yeah, we had great weapons, great supports. I could have leveled a few things up. Missile. Ooh. I would have backed out as soon as I had to pick the missile. I've stopped runs just because I leveled HP, or I'll get where I have to pick between HP and defense as, for bricking the account. I've thrown away a lot of runs because they're just not worth going. It sucks. All right, the 11-minute magnet. Now I need to find another one. Projectile size. Oh, are you gonna actually be the reason I make this? We got HP regen with a 12-minute magnet, 13-minute magnet, and 14-minute magnet. So we need Boomerang to level up. Saber's I'm gonna actually have to level Saber. Actually, we don't have the levels to do it. I'd have to hit level 39, so I have 8 levels. 1 into shield, 1 into that. There's 2. 3 into projectile size, and I need PAL is 6, so that's 37. It's gonna be tight, and it literally has to roll perfect to do this. Let's see where we're at. Currently, my energy sword has done 1,000 damage, but it's also not leveled up. I want to witness the end. I want to just actually be able to beat it so I can, 1, dethrone Zeph and put him back in his 3rd place where he belongs. And, yeah, I want to actually see the end. For once. Alright, 12-minute magnet. Level 5 boomerang. Level 5 shield. Alright. So our weapons, we just need Saber 2 more times. So that's 35. I need POW, that's 36. And then I need 2, in the next 3 minutes, I've got to get projectile size to at least level 4 with a POW. We have the revive, so we can make it a little longer. I haven't popped the revive. It's still there. I don't know where my Lilith bombs are. That's the only thing. I'll have to spend the first minute or 2 trying to track down where my Lilith bombs are. Unless a bunch just drop right around me. I know I've got 1 or 2 on the field, but I don't know where, I don't remember where they are. Level 3 saber. Level 4 saber. Alright, I'll look now while there's HP. I want to say it's like down over in here. There's one. You use the Lilith bombs at, so I went at a diagonal angle. You use the Lilith bombs at the 30-minute mark. So you'll pop one immediately, and there's one up above. Okay, so we're good. We got 2 on the screen so far. You need to immediately screen wipe to get everything off as soon as the boss spawns at 30 minutes. And then you're gonna have to keep popping them to keep the mobs off. Four is ideal. Alright, there's 14 minutes. We're in our final minute of EXP. I will take the defense as not to brick my saber. Projectile size. Alright, so we're gonna get one more level out of this, and it needs, at this point, it needs to be projectile size. Unfortunately, because I can't brick my saber. The saber's at level 4. I can't take it to level 5. No, you do not want to take level 5. You do not want a level 5 saber. It is a DPS decrease, because right now it's swinging right around the perimeter of my energy shield, and that's where you're taking damage from, is the mobs getting up on top of you. Alright, I see another Lilith bomb, so 2, 1. Alright, here we go. No more EXP on the field. Level 4 projectile size. Level 5 projectile size. Okay, hold on, there's still a magnet. Nope, we're all out of EXP. Okay, so we need to squat on a Lilith bomb. Okay, here's 2 up here. So I'm gonna stay right here on top of it. Well, here we go. We'll run it to the end. So that's as good as I can get it without POW. That is as good as I can get it without POW. So let's see if in 15 minutes if we make it. We hope so. POW would have been amazing, but I would rather have had the level 5 projectile size. If I could have gotten it earlier on, yes, absolutely. If the chest hadn't have boned me, that would have been great. But 3 level 1 chests suck. We didn't even get a level 2 chest. So we'll know if we're in trouble if we take damage at 25 minutes. If we take damage at anywhere from 22 to 25 minutes, we will be able to sustain, but we won't be able to... We're gonna really struggle. The dots aren't the issue. You do not take damage from dots. The dots, what actually hits you is the NPCs. So the raptures are what actually hits you. As long as you stay still, the dots do not hit you at all. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. We're 30 multis in and I haven't pulled a red hood yet. I bought one, but I'm 30 multis in and we haven't seen a single one. So, there's zero chance of MLB. It's alright. My luck comes around and goes around. It's fine. I did. I got Doro's costume. I got Haran's costume because it was the 1 year anniversary. I'll be getting Showtime with somebody and somebody's costume very soon as well. When it shows up. That'll be the mission pass. So let's take a quick little pause for a second. Saber is now up to 154,000 damage. So keep this in mind. That was 1,000 damage not too long ago. So it's starting to put its work in. Because it's now hitting that ring, that AoE sweep that comes around when they get inside our energy barrier. That's where the sword starts really putting work in. Until that point, it's not really putting in work. To believe the chakra meta cap. I mean, let's be real. There's a chance that if we had the exact same build, we could make it. So here's a sign of not good things to come. 21 minutes in, we are taking damage already. And that is with level 1 HP regen, level 5. You want to see this damage? So, 7 dwarves is gonna do okay. Energy Saber right now is doing alright. Reflector and Boomerang are our two biggest damage dealers right now. Landmines will pick up in a minute. Energy Field is only what's directly getting ticked on you. But keep in mind, I have this, and I'm not gonna probably make the 30-minute mark. Now we can start doing this some to, you know, ease the pressure off. I think she's facing downward now, which is normally where we take the hits from. Yeah, now we got our ult facing downward. Although Enix spawns, I think, up to the right or left. Not 100% sure. It's one of these upper two corners she normally spawns in. Not really. If you see the HP, we're taking damage, and it's not... We're gonna get overrun soon. I don't think I'll be able to go to 30 minutes and not pop the revive. I'd be shocked. Honestly. If we can make it to 20... If we can make it to 30 minutes and not lose our revive, I will be stunned. It's a little slow for what I would want it. Five more minutes left. Hello there, how's it going, Ren? Sleepy? Oh, I bet. How's your day been so far? Didn't sleep well much for 2-3 days? Ooh. That feels like my life currently. Yeah, he was going pretty hard on that. Well, we might actually see the 30-minute mark. Depends on what happens here at the 28-minute spool up. 'Cause that's when things, that's the last difficulty really to get past, is this 30-minute, the 28 to 30-minute mark. Yeah. We'll pop it one more time to get ready for Enoch. No purple buff, but I also haven't popped my revive, so I'm hoping I can get through it with what we have. If not, oh well. All right. Stop taking damage. We need to heal up. Come on. All right, 30 seconds. All right, chat. Y'all are gonna have to go on the back burner for a minute. We're focusing now. So, 10 seconds. And boss spawn. Alright, here's a revive. I couldn't find the health that was around. So here's the ending damage. It's without all the good stuff, it's not possible. So Energy Sword comes in really handy towards the end. The Lilith Bomb was down to the left. I totally didn't see it. I was trying to find hearts, and I was trying to find energy to keep bursting my way down toward... I knew there was one below me, but I couldn't find it. But that's why they say about 4 Lilith Bombs are needed to get into this thing. So, let's see what my highest actually was. Oh, that was my highest. Okay. So yeah, we assume he's beaten it. He has not beaten it. He hasn't beaten it, and he killed 4,000 more mobs than me. Put that in perspective. He killed 4,000 more. And he didn't even beat it. So we're assuming he's beaten it. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for me today. I need to get going. Uncle G Gamer, thank you so much for the raid today. I appreciate it. You gave me the luck to be able to go to the end, though. That's for sure. So let's go ahead and wrap up X and YouTube real quick. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back on tomorrow for another attempt at this BS. Hopefully we can get it. I mean, I'm basically doing this till the end of the event, so hopefully we can get our run. I really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. It means a lot. So yeah, y'all take care, and we'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. Later, everyone. All right. YouTube's